Yo, 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 what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case the notifications ain't go out. First things first, happy Taco Tuesday to everybody. Hopefully everybody is ready for the work week again. Hopefully everybody had a safe and joyous Labor Day weekend. Hopefully everybody was able to enjoy their festivities and all. Appreciate everybody that tuned in last night for the conversation. Definitely was a good one. Part two will be coming to that. If you missed it, you can catch the replay. And I definitely appreciate everybody that tuned in yesterday morning for the conversation as well. Another good one. Man, this morning, I don't know. It's going to be a little different today. One second, I get this. I do want to say this as a public service announcement for those who really need to hear it, especially those who are quote unquote trying to get that little viral fame. You gotta be mindful of what you're doing and where you at certain times. Reason being is because I've seen some stuff lately that could have got people killed, yet still didn't get them killed. People did give them fair warnings though. You know, be mindful of the areas that you in when you doing your little viral content. If it's a known area where you know something go down, go left, don't put yourself in that position. Unless you got a team that's ready to really handle all of that. Gotta be mindful of who you record. Some people ain't gonna be too kind of you walking up on them recording it. For some people, they gonna think you being a creep. For some people, they think you probably recording them for either FBI purposes or something along those lines. And some people just might feel you could be doing something you ain't supposed to be doing, or bringing awareness to something that they don't want you to bring awareness to. I'd be mindful and be choosy in what you're doing. I can understand some of y'all trying to do what you're doing on this social media. You're trying to get your content going, trying to do certain things that's going to quote unquote help you blow up. But in the same time, don't blow yourself up and get yourself hurt. I just seen one where the dude was basically telling him, and this is in Chicago, he told him, listen, man, you can't just be walking up on people recording. And on some seriousness, that is truth, because that could get you killed. You just walking up directly on somebody, you don't know what they going through, you don't know who they are, you don't know who could be around. Are you putting yourself in that danger just because you're trying to get some sort of clicks and views or some sort of attention? I'm sorry. I've seen some of you men and women do some real crash out stuff on. I've seen y'all do some real crash out stuff. And you shouldn't be crashing out like that. Like I said, I can understand you want to do content. You want to, boost yourself up. You want to boost your platform or whatever up. But there are ways of doing it without putting yourself in the hellfire. That's just real rap. Again, be careful because some people ain't with that recording. They not. You know, we done seen some moments where things could have went left and it didn't. But still, a lot of times that's an intervention right there. But you being naive to the facts that things could pop off in any given time. Unless the people are comfortable with you recording them, or unless they are a part of the process of filming and doing whatever, stop recording random people. Just stop doing it. Because in more than one way, if you want to be technical, you are invading their privacy. Don't try to say it's a free country when you sitting there. All right, it is a free country. But in the same token, you shouldn't just be randomly recording people that ain't bothering or that's not trying to be a part of whatever it is you're doing. And you got to respect that. Riaz, what's going on? BMF, what's going on? You got to be able to respect that. I'm going to take this for example. You wouldn't want some random stranger, don't matter who it is, walking up, starting to try to record or video record people in your family, right? Or people that you know that you really love and trust. So why would you be doing that to other people? Again, there's ways to get content without putting yourself in the crossfire. Appreciate you, BMF. Bro, you should have been went to sleep. See, this is what happens when you don't get no scratch off tickets. See, if you just scratched them tickets off BMF, you'd been going to sleep. You'd have been asleep last night. You know me, I always gotta try to do this early. You know, but again, you gotta be mindful of the energy you presenting out there when you are doing things along those lines of content. See, in that situation right there, you doing something like that, you could have got yourself shot. Could have got yourself stabbed, could have got yourself killed or jumped. I know some of y'all be wanting to do like little interviews. You want to try to, get little content again with, people who might have some sort of celebrity status. Love you. Come on, baby. You ain't even coming here and say bap, 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 and you gonna hit me with that? Come on, baby. Gotta get you that, baby. Appreciate you, love you, baby. But no, you gotta be serious with yourself. If you gonna try to get a scoop, prime example with anybody, like yo, you know what? Maybe if I could try to get a little interview or a little video clip with this person, this probably boost up whatever. All right, that's all bread and gravy. Mm. I know I see you in the bushes. I smell bacon, egg, and cheese too, Lovey. You ain't slick. No, but it's crazy. That all right, if that's gonna boost your thing, all right, bet. There's a way to do things. We know we do got some people that just they don't always, want to be bothered with the people. They too bougie. We know that. But then you got those who will take that time out and say, you know what? I see you inspiring to do something. Let me try to help you out. Like again, you got some people that are doing video vlogs and stuff. They be trying to get drops with if not the artists, movie stars, whoever, and that's all good. But again, it's just the way you do it. You're not gonna go up to somebody just randomly recording them and ain't even saying, "Yo, listen, I'm trying to do this, is down the third." You think you could? At least if you ask and do it properly, they might say, "Listen, it's either you want to get a yeah or no." If you get a yeah, all right, you know how to do it. And don't just try to do something if they nice about it. Don't try to do something and try to get a clout moment. Because some of y'all will even try to do that. I'm sorry. Like it goes both ways. The same way y'all be wanting respect, you gotta respect certain people who are taking their time out of their day to do anything with you. And I'm sorry, you have to. Again, that dude walking up on and some look like an artist, or he probably somebody that's a figure out there. But even still, the way you just randomly walking up on people, especially in the night, not out there, you bugging. You definitely bugging. You could have got yourself killed. You could have got yourself killed by not one. You could have got yourself killed by a whole gang just because. That's what I'm saying. This is crazy. You got to be mindful of what you're doing. You know, it's nothing wrong with trying to boost yourself up, boost your platform up, and trying to get those important clips and viral moments. It's nothing wrong with that. If you like I said, doing commentary and interviews and stuff like that, I didn't do what you do, but there's a way to do it again. You cannot seriously tell me you feel comfortable just randomly. No. And some people might have bodyguards or people on deck that they ain't trying to hear that. They might snatch your damn phone out your hand, your camera, whatever. You won't be getting no moments. That could have been your last moment, just walking up on a random person. Oh, got to be a little smarter than that. I understand y'all in the search of trying to just make something great, but listen, you got to be calculated. And again, you have to use your mind. It's just like you, all right. Oh, I see this. I know who that is. Yo, I'm gonna try to see if I can get her to get a drop for me or something like that. If you just randomly woke up on her, she gonna think you on creep time. Either that, or she probably might have somebody that's seriously just gonna hurt you. And for what? Even if you was going with some good intentions, the way you doing things, it can get you hurt. I'm sorry. Like it's time to wisen up. Gonna have to. Because again, you have seen some people who try to get a viral moment and it went wrong. If they ain't get chased out or beat up or damn near killed, they got killed. And again, life is too important. You already got, stern ignorance running around, but it's even worse when you being a part of it because you can't keep yourself focused on the main topic or keep yourself focused on the main project at hand. All right, look, I'm going to do this the right way and get this done. Oh, shoot, Tony, what's going on, baby? Bro, it ain't nothing right now. You getting on my nerve with that leaf blow. God damn. My bad, y'all. This nigga not even blowing no damn leaves. Come on, son. Go take a break. Man. Yeah, me tight right now. This shit. My bad, y'all. No, you ain't blowing nothing right now, man. You wasting time. But again, I'm going to say to all you young men and young women out there who are trying to do content and trying to bring something to your platform, no matter what it is you're doing, just be smart and mindful of how you're doing it. Dawn, what's going on, baby? Oh, I'm enjoying myself. Third day of vacation. Well, no, my fault. Fourth day of vacation. So outside enjoying the nice vibes, minus that leaf blower. But just be critical in how you making your movements and judgments, especially when you trying to put content out. Again, it's crazy because that boy could have lost his life and you don't even know exactly who you ran up on. And again, some people will take their time and help you if they see, all right, I see they legit, I see they really passionate about this. They might even try to help you with some different tips. And if they do, don't take it for granted. Because you have some people. That's just like a prime example. You might get a golden opportunity at some point. If not, prime example high up is like Denzel and them like that. You might come across some right now. Really, you might come across a Morgan Freeman prime example. You might want to just, even if it's the smallest drop, you got to know how to do it. And you got to make sure that if that's what they're going to do, you just got to follow the protocol and the blueprint. Another thing that should be followed as far as blueprint, you know, is marketing yourself the right way if you are going to do that. Some people want to be quote unquote video vlog interviewers, so on and so forth, right? But in that same token, guess what? You know, you, you're gonna you're gonna meet some little head ups, none that you wouldn't normally face. But again, it is about marketing what you trying to do. If that's what you're really doing, interviews or just, full in depth, you know, documentary commentary and stuff like that, hey, do it. But again, just know how to do. A lot of these people, whether they high up celebrities or not, they just not going to tolerate people running up on them like that. Sorry, just not. Oh, I was going to speak about this too. Um, it's apparent that some people. Let me get this blueprint again real quick. If you got a job, right, and you just started that job, not even a month, 2, 3 months, you constantly either calling out or you did a no call, no show, you know you set yourself up for failure, right? Just want you to know that. Some of you will cry and mope about I got fired unfairly or oh they did me wrong and come to find out you did yourselves wrong. Like prime example, somebody gave you time because you had an issue. All right, you still gotta report to somebody, let them know what the situation is before your job becomes somebody else's job. That is truth right there. Some of y'all think y'all gonna be able to just do the utmost and keep a job. No, 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 no. That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen again because you do a no call, no show. 9 out of 10, you getting fired. If you don't get suspended, you getting fired. You don't got no explanation, no nothing on why. Fired. I'm sorry. Like, why do y'all keep setting yourselves up? Some of y'all crying about ain't no opportunities, ain't no real jobs out there. And then the minute you get them jobs, you look what you do. Set yourself up for sabotage. Or you'll work a little bit, quit, think you're going to just instantly find something else. That don't always work sometimes. I've seen some people literally think they was going to quit a job, got to back up and think that everything was going to be okay. I'm going to get something right away. Months down the line, damn, son, I still ain't find nothing. And the stuff that would have been beneficial for them, they ain't take it because that's something they don't want to do. But in the same token, you still got to start somewhere, right? Stop putting yourself in the trick basket all the time, for real. If you fortunate enough to get a position anywhere, it doesn't matter where it is. Even if you don't want to keep that for long, at least keep it to where you good enough to find something else, and then you move on. You're always supposed to have a plan B just in case a plan A don't go right. Some of y'all just quitting before plan B can even get into place, which is crazy. Things don't fall in your lap right away, and not everything is going to be a free moment. You're going to have to work and do something. You ain't working towards something better. You not working at all. I did see something today, kind of threw me off though. See, like I said, when I do rolling around and scroll, not on here, but just in general, I come across some things that always throw me off. But these are things that are being prevalent to this day, and in my opinion, it's almost like worse than catfish. And I would say this in the best way I could possibly say it. Some of you men and women out there doing the things you're doing, as far as an extortion scheme, whatever, y'all the worst of the worst. The extortion schemes, the scams, y'all the worst of the worst. Instead of y'all taking y'all time to go put something beneficial in y'all lives, you would try to mess up and ruin others. Big Dog Philly, what's going on, my guy? You already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. I think that's a crazy part right there. Watch the dude come to somebody's house who he thought he was coming to meet. Now, see, at first, I'm not gonna lie, the way the video looked, I thought it was one of those, like how it was with Chris Hansen and them, the catcher. I was like, oh snap, no. That's the first thing that came to my mind. But then when I looked at it, I said, oh no, that's not it. You know, and the fact that dude came in not with any intentions, but look, I don't know what the hell he came there for, really, besides coming to see a girl he thought he was coming to see. But for the fact that you would sit here and say, oh, we got your cash app, appreciate you for that. Yeah, we scammed you. It's like, yo, come on. Dude came there with flowers or something else, thinking he probably had intentions. I don't know what intentions he really had. That's none of my concern to a degree. But you see the hurt in his face when dude just exposed everything. And my thing is, again, you got men and women that be out there doing stuff like that. You know, you basically, oh yeah, you was this in these DMs. Like, man, listen, why do you care? Like, this is what I'm saying with some of y'all men out there too. Some of y'all be really with this feminine female tactics. Yeah, man, we got you. Like, come on now. You see the look on dude's face. Dude looked like he was hurt because he probably really had intentions on coming to meet up with somebody, have a good time and all. And then that was what presented. Angel, what's going on, baby? Yeah, we got your cash app. You know, oh, yeah, put this down before we expose you. Like, and that's not even really exposing. That's just childish behavior. And this is one of the reasons why some men have a trust issue with women. That issue right there. You too shitting and lazy, or you too scary to just be your own person. Think that's crazy, man. Really don't make no sense. Like, and see, even that could have went crazy. Because now, what if he decided that was his last straw? I'm about to snap. I know. Well, and then you put yourself out there stupid. That man could come back if he wanted to, but I doubt he going to do it because he didn't look like that type of person. But imagine if that was his last straw and that's what he decided to do. He know where y'all live. He know exactly what to come do. And when something happens, guess what? That viral moment will be out there. It's crazy, man. And there's people still doing shit like that. Not so much as catfishing, but you over here scamming and extorting. Like, come on, man. What do you really get out of that? Like, where's your real logic at? And again, this is why some men have trust issues, even trusting women nowadays, because you got to worry about these type of situations happening. You got a chick and a dude scamming at the same time. Like, come on now. Instead of y'all getting y'all lazy selves up and going to do something with yourselves, the best way to me to get my money up or get this come up, yeah, let's extort this fool. Let's do this. Let's do that. Come on, that's corny. Grow up. It's a problem in society right now. And these are the type of people, again, that are messing up society too. Can't be real with yourselves, can't be real with others. So it's like, what are you here for? Like I said, I feel bad for homie only because, again, like, he looked like he really came, and not so much just pick up for a date or whatever, but still. You can look at that man's face and tell like he was upset, especially when homie said what he said. And in certain instances, I looked at his face. He looked like like I said. Now, what if that would have been his? That would have been one of his final clicks. Like, you know what? Maybe I've been going through something. Maybe I might have found something that's going, and this happens. Again, that man could have came back, blew that house up, burnt the house down. He could have came back with an arsenal of weapons. You don't know what that person could have did. Hence why I said some of y'all got to stop playing with people because you don't know who's who and what they going through. What if that man was going through something real crazy and he trying to alleviate the pressures that he's going through? That could be costly on both ends. You're not thinking when you do stuff like that. Again, stop playing with people. Not everybody's a plaything, man. And when the things start happening to you, you can't cry and mope about it happening. Oh, but this happened and I don't know what went wrong, and you know what went wrong. Can't be playing around with people like that. You can't. That right there, a lot of times will drive people off the meat rack. I think I was speaking about some of this last night again. You don't know who going through what. Those specific traumas right there will trigger the wrong type of events, and you ain't ready for that. It's crazy, man. Some point the balance got to come back. Moral balance do got to come back. But then again, I've always felt like this for some people that do that. That karma does come back instantly. It do. See, like last night when I was bringing up the situation about homegirl that got hit with the brick. Now again, in my all in all opinion, they both was wrong. He was wrong for smacking her with the brick, but she was wrong for bringing that energy all night long the way she was bringing it. See, most people when they see certain things, they're quick to jump and right in defense. Oh, but this ain't. But look here. Again, it's one thing when you are minding your business and that happens. But when you are out there presenting that violent and negative energy and you want that to happen, you will get instant karma. And if you did something to somebody prior to, don't think at some point during the night if you're doing something that it won't happen. See, when I've seen the pictures, they was talking about it that day, but I didn't really get into it because I said something feel like it's gonna come out because you can't say you didn't do something to somebody when you just literally slapped somebody previous to that. You slapped and embarrassed one person. You probably was doing that to multiple men around that area. And if you did so, look, like I said, karma comes back instantly. If you out here presenting fight energy, and that's both men and women, y'all out there presenting fight energy in these events, you're gonna get that. You gotta be mindful and careful of what you're doing and presenting out there again, because it is truthful right now. Like you going to these places supposed to be going to have fun, but you too drunk to have fun. You want to cause chaos and confusion. Serious, what's going on, baby? You know, and if you're gonna have that energy, you gotta keep that energy. That's a whole fact right there. You gotta keep that energy. You can't sit here and just do stuff and think something ain't gonna happen to you. Again, that's like you running around a classroom full of people slapping people. At some point, somebody gonna slap you right back before you even slap. Uncle L, what's going on? That's gonna be called what I say instant karma. When you do things on that notion, this is what you get out. Um, Maybe I probably wouldn't know that. I don't know. Don't talk to me while I'm on my podcast. Shut up. Don't talk to me about that. You can get rug burn everywhere. You can get rug burn everywhere. Even your cankles could get rug burn. Even your cankles can get rug burn. Don't ask no question. Told you I'll leave me alone. Don't do it. You gotta be thankful, that it didn't go left. Only because again, that could have really went sideways for real. But in the same token, be mindful of that energy you putting out there, man. And again, I didn't react to it because at first I said it feel like it's something else that's lingering around. See, certain stories that you hear when it looks like it's one of those, because we just had one of those recently, didn't we? With somebody lying about being kidnapped and all that other stuff, right? You got some people that really out there seeking attention. They will even go to the depths of lying just to get that attention. But then in the same token, sometimes they try to play and pander on the feelings of the people. But if you was just out here being crazy, or if you was just out here, you mad because you got rejected, or you mad because things going the way it wasn't, like, come on, what are you doing? Why are you self sabotaging yourself? Got to think about that. Like, come on now. Because at first, like I said, I seen some people that already grabbed onto the story and already was instantly defending her. But guess what? You can't defend those type of actions on either end. Yeah, you can't defend what he did, but again, that's somebody totally different. It's not the same person that she embarrassed. Because I'm guaranteeing you, like, don't get me wrong, the first person she had the confrontation with, I know he had to be embarrassed. He looked like he probably wanted to do something to her, but in the same token, he didn't. He restrained himself like a real man was supposed to. But you can't say that about everybody because some people just ain't gonna give a damn. If you wild up and present that energy the way you present it, they gonna give it back to you, or somebody will at the end of the night. And see, ain't no video service of that whole situation of her getting hit with the brick. But I guarantee you, 9 out of 10, it probably could have been by one of my melanated brothers, and if not, it was probably just somebody random that just got tired of her BS. Telling you, like, some of y'all really crashing out, and then some of y'all want to again seek the attention of the people. You want to try to pander off the feelings of the people. But if you out here doing the wrong stuff, you out here causing fights, arguments, and everything along those lines, you get what you put out. It really is time to open your minds and open your eyes to things, man. The world is changing, period. Some of y'all think you will be able to do certain things and there won't be no karma. Nah, it's going to be karma because depending on what kind of energy you put out there, it could be coming your way. Out here lying and putting stuff like that on people that you ain't supposed to be doing it to is going to be done to you. You're out here recording people and doing certain things and invading privacies. Guess what? It's going to be done to you. Again, no matter what energy you try to put out there on that negative tip, it's gonna come back. You have to just remember this. This ain't the type of situation that you want to put yourself in. Because yeah, you're gonna have those who might defend her, but then you're gonna have those who won't, especially those who was there and seen what was going on. And you just try to sit here and basically say that, oh, all these black men here and nobody did nothing. Well, in that token right there, you probably did something to get hit with that brick regardless. Not just slap that one person, you probably slapped multiple people. Or you probably gave negative energy all around the board and people got tired of it. But for you to sit here and try to say, oh, I didn't do nothing and all this, that's why I said I didn't get too crazy with it. I said let me wait because apparently something gonna be running around. And look, sure enough, a video services of her prior to the situation, having the situation with a different person. So again, you gotta be careful, man. Frugal Mama, what's going on, baby? And again, some stories or some things that get presented out, you ain't gonna just be able to. At least me, if I know for a fact there's something else lying to the story on certain things, just gonna leave it be. And I'm dead serious. You know, Cherry, what's going on, baby? Word, what's going on? Again, that energy right there is not the type of energy you want. That's why I said some stories when you hear it first, you just sit back and let it linger for a minute because you feel there's something else coming to that. And no, it's the truth. Look, you was having confrontations prior to your situation actually happening. So who knows what you said or did. But for the fact that you just tried to say the melanated brothers wasn't defending you or they watched it happen, again, who knows what all was happening because we ain't getting no footage of what was going on. And for all you know, those fellas probably didn't know what was going on. You are in the club, right? And if they did know what was going on, you probably did something to every last one of them, and that's probably why they said, all right, well, watch it happen. I'm sorry. You got to be mindful of that energy y'all putting out there, ladies. Have to. And stop trying to pander to the people. I'm speaking to some. Stop trying to pander to the people and get them wild up and get them all, confused. And, oh, well, we got to. No, that's another form of that division again, like I'll be talking about. Some of y'all think y'all men anyway, the way y'all be trying to accost people anyway. So when that karma does come back, you can't get mad and play victim. See, right then in that instance, you sparked up a lot of controversy, and then you got what was coming to you, and you played victim. And the way you played victim, you had everybody getting ready to pan to it, but then guess what? Most of the people seen for what it was and said, oh, nah, I can't defend that. This is what you was doing, how you was. First of all, you slapped somebody, and then you started twerking right in front of them. Now, what if that person would have slapped you with a brick or slapped you with his hand or just slapped you, period? What if that person would have shot you? You ain't thinking about that. Again, some people are not playing with a full deck. And y'all playing games like it's no, it's not the way to go. It's not the right way to go at all. And some of y'all need to act like life is valuable because again, that situation right there could have went very bad for it. And again, when that humbling experience comes, it don't matter who it comes from. Just know it came. And I ain't trying to sound funny style because again, I'm not for any man putting their hands on a woman, period. And I ain't for no woman putting their hands on a man, period, neither. I'm not for neither one of those. Like I said, you gonna put your hands on each other. Y'all better either be making love, hugging, kissing, doing something. Shoot, y'all better be building something together if that's the case. Look, I gotta put you on my neck. Here, grab this. Do this. Like, that's it. Everything else now. And this is a problem. It's too much violent energy, even on the women's side too. Like some of y'all pent up just like the men are pent up, but it's crazy. Gotta find different ways to release that to where it's not gonna be a negative karma coming back on. Nah, it's a whole fact. Frugal, like, come on now. It's like, come on. How much of a yeah, catch my thoughts on this one. Because it's serious, man. Like, how much more people got to see that we suffer in one way or another as a whole. Again, you got to be mindful of what you want and what you need and what you're presenting out there. In prime example, some of y'all will put yourselves out there by putting on the stuff that you know for a fact is going to get the most attention. And then when you get the attention that you really don't want, now you're upset and playing victim. Again, you'll sit here and it's all good when you got shorts that's coming all up in your ass crack and everything else. It's all good when you wearing stuff that you got to keep pulling down every 2 seconds, every time you walk. It's cool when you damn near exposed to the world. But when that energy comes and you see that it's people out there who actually Only for that, now you're upset. You can't get mad. Show them something else outside of just your body and outside of lust. Show them something. Fellas, it be the same thing with y'all sometimes. Yeah, I'm about to. Like, come on, man. Think that don't make no sense at all. You know, some people really just you ain't mindful of the energy you putting out there. You want to be treated like like royalty and want to be treated with respect. Show yourself some respect. Again, hence what I was talking about the other night. The proper respect, even for yourself. And I'm gonna say this like this. This is on two way. It's a two-way street on this one. I'll be honest with you. Same way some of y'all women cry about that energy being given to you is the same way some of you men cry about it. Well, not even cry about it. Some of y'all men just really feel like, oh damn, I can't trust nobody. Yeah, but putting yourselves out there like you just a piece of meat anyway, instead of properly offering people what you can offer. Love you in that instance, yeah. But see, she shouldn't have did what she did in the first place. If you going out to have a good time, it's one thing. But then in the same token, when you just slap somebody and then you just start twerking in front of them, and even though they didn't hit you, still they could have hit you. That white man could have slapped the shit out of her for all you know. Excuse me for saying it like that. He could have really just cold clocked her just because she slapped him and started twerking in front. He could have kicked on her back for all you know. But he ain't do nothing. He restrained himself. Yeah, because again, like, I know you're a woman and I know how it's going to play out. And if I do touch you, I know it's going to be certain people that's going to think I'm just accosting you or whatever. So now I'm going to let you play yourself. Willis, what's going on, my guy? Mo, what's going on, baby? So I'm saying you gotta be careful. Fellas too, because some of y'all be putting yourselves out there, man. I was just like that video that went viral a while back when dude had the speed knot too. Talking about some folks come get me. Oh, I forgot what he said. Oh, come get me. They caught me. If you know you in enemy territory, let me say something to some of y'all gang members. You know you in enemy territory and you know for a fact you ain't nowhere strapped and you outnumbered. Get yourself out of there. Unless you gotta be in there, and even if you gotta go through there, you better make sure you got more than one person riding with you. So this is crazy. Really is crazy that the people are not taking into consideration what's what. Come on, don't come over here. Get out of here. I ain't your owner. Go on, get. My bad. Told you about running up on me, Dexter. I'm a leg drop you next time. My bad. My neighbor dog think he's slick. Dog about to get leg dropped for messing with me this day. But again, you gotta understand that if you are out here putting yourself out there on the hang of the dry, that's on you. And again, I would tell some of y'all stop playing with people all the time. You don't know who's who. See, in that instance right there, you was playing around with the wrong type of energy. You accosted one person and disrespected them, and they let it slide. But you're not gonna be able to disrespect everybody, and they gonna let it slide. Some people are definitely gonna be on it. And again, just imagine if that person that she did it to the first time. Imagine if he would have did it. Like I said, 9 out of 10, you'd have had the brothers jumping on him and everything, thinking that it was certain, it was a situation. And then come to find out, no, it'll be the same thing. She just disrespected him. Again, be mindful of what you doing and how you doing things, man. Again, stop playing with some people because you don't know who's going through what at this present time. Just like I was saying earlier about the first story. Dude came there with the intentions with roses and something to eat and just probably going to chill and have a good time with somebody. And to come to find out he getting scammed and extorted. Oh, we got your cash out. Like, some of y'all men and women got to stop doing that too. I don't care. Some of y'all couples is out here doing stuff that, in my opinion, I'm sorry, is dusty. Dusty moves, dusty behavior. Get yourself right. Because at some point, remember, that person knows where you live. That person literally was at your front door. And prime example, let's say if somebody did know him, even family know him and caught that video, right? You don't think they ain't gonna be somewhere looking for you? Again, stop playing around with people. Even on that scam tip, stop playing with people. Some people are not playing. Some people are really ready to crash out, especially when they feel like they've been disrespected and played one too many times. Again, you don't know who's going through what. Somebody could be going deaf. Somebody could just be going through any type of loss. Stop playing around. Appreciate you, Sirius, for dropping them links, baby. Come on, son. No, no paper, son. I don't care. She should have asked herself. She got a mouth. I don't believe she asked for no paper. Because, no. I know.
You ain't said none of that.
Anybody hearing that? Just being the beggar. That's it. Come on, Lovey. Don't be encouraging my madness. Nah. People got to stop being pain in the necks and beggars all the time, man. It's like I was saying last night. Beggars can't be choosers. Some of y'all be crying. Oh, no, I said that yesterday. Beggars be choosers, man. You can't be both, man. Listen, you want this, you gonna have to just get it. If it's dead, take it. Now I don't see how people be having my fault, yeah. My fault, sidebar. I don't see how the hell you got weed and don't got what you need though. How you got grabbing no papers? Yeah, I'm asking you. That is your kidnap I had, man. Like, what's going on?
So you just got mad because
Let me get a paper. This for what she would have asked herself, man. I'm not stupid. You be alright. I know. He be alright. Stop. No, no. I mean, let me be nice today. Let me be nice today. It is Tuesday. No, Cherry. This happened. That situation I was speaking about with the girl getting hit with the brick. I think that was before. That was like 2 or 3 days before. No, it was 2 days before Labor Day, or the day before. I can't remember. But see, I didn't go off it again because I didn't trust it. I said I feel like there's something lingering around because nobody's just going to do something to you and just not off no rejection. Don't get it twisted. Some people will, but it depends on what you presented energy wise for that person to feel that way. And even still, like I said, it didn't have to happen. It was wrong on both ends. It was wrong on her for wilding out throughout the evening prior to that situation, and even as that situation happened. I don't know, man. Just it's a sad world we living in. Period. Hence why I said you always gotta be on point and on guard because you don't know. Some people are going through the utmost, and it only take a slight trigger for them to go all the way off. It's time for people to grow up. Some things you just not gonna be able to do, and think you ain't gonna get the energy to it. If you walking around here, prime example, thinking that you could beat up everybody in the community at some point, you get your ass whipped. You walk around with that mentality, be like you untouchable and nothing can't happen. It can happen, and it's always the ones who are not humble, at least in my opinion, end up catching that humbling experience. Like if homegirl would have kept herself in order, apparently Mo she got hit with a brick because she rejected somebody, I guess, inside the club. But they don't have video footage of that. They just got the footage of her with the knot on her face and her trying to say that it was us brothers wasn't defending her. Like I said, you can't say that we don't defend. We do defend women. Let me get this straight, because I feel like I gotta say this at least for the men that will say it. At least on my side, we take up for damn near any woman that we feel we gonna take up for. If we are present when certain situations have happened, and we know we can either avoid it or we can either stop it, we're gonna stop. Oh shoot, Cherry. Appreciate you, baby. Hold on, baby. I gotta get you the double dip. Hold on. I gotta get you the double dip first. Hold on. And I gotta get you double dip. Appreciate you for the super chat, Cherry. But that's what I'm saying. Now, Mo, this is what I'm saying. The first person she had the confrontation with, he didn't do nothing to her. She literally slapped him and then started twerking in front of him. See, if she'd have kept herself humble and would have just kept herself in good spirits, 9 out of 10, even if she would have been accosted to some degree, like you're gonna have people that they see what they like, they're gonna come at it. But the way you presenting yourself like you was that top notch, and you get that energy. You get that humbling experience. Some of y'all be really relying, in my opinion, some of y'all really just rely on your beauty. But that's not going to last forever. Beauty does fade to a degree. I don't care how old you get. Beauty does fade. If somebody loves you or likes you for who you are, period, you should accept that. Now, again, I'm not for it because, again, we still ain't getting no real footage of what happened or, we just got the aftermath. But the first video that popped up, it goes to show why she got some of the comments she did. She probably done rejected somebody and then slapped her, or did something along those lines. For she probably could have said something that triggered that person the wrong way. Because sometimes people can take rejection, but it's how you say it and how you do it. I watched one dude literally go crazy a couple years back because he trying to talk to somebody he thought had interest in her. And then, find out she got a whole boyfriend and she was only just being on some huff stuff. That could have went wrong right there. He almost went left with it. Had he not thought, he probably would have backed out on both of them. You could tell when somebody's strapped. He probably would have backed out on both of them. Like, yo, y'all playing games? Watch this. And if you want to lead somebody on and then you really going to reject them, that's corny. That's why I'm saying, like, where do we come together? Like, when do we come to our realizations that, again, you can't play with people's hearts. You can't play with people's energy. You just can't play with people, period, on all angles. Exactly. And that was the thing, really. It's like you want to sit here and say, oh, all these men here and none of these brothers, defend me. Yeah, but they probably was there and they probably seen what was going on and you probably did something to them too. Again, people are not just going to sit back and allow things to happen unless you gave that wrong energy out. I'm sorry, they just not going to do it. And see, and that's the thing. For some of y'all got to stop. putting us down or trying to think we don't defend or we don't. No, we defend and do what's necessary. But we're not going to defend wrong actions. We're not going to intervene when you've been out here in the wrong the whole time. That's the one thing to remember. A man is going to really be a man and do what's necessary. If I see one of my homegirls or even if I had my sister, if I knew for a fact she was going through something, I'd have been on somebody's neck. Just because, like, nah, that's what it is. So you can't say we don't defend you. No, we defend you when you in the right. We don't defend you when you in the wrong. You got, like I said, and this is the narrative that's being pushed about at least the melanated folks. We don't defend our women. That's a whole lie. Some of us will go get some of your men that lost your life over trying to defend a woman. Let's get this real. Like, let's really keep it above. You can't sit here and say people don't defend because some people have lost their lives trying to defend who they were supposed to be defending, especially if they felt they was being accosted or they felt like they was being done wrong. So stop with that narrative that we don't defend and we don't do this because we do that. We do that. And I hate when people try to put that narrative out that we really don't come together and we don't do. No, we do what we're supposed to do. But again, we do it when it's necessary and when it's right. We ain't defending you if you've been out here just getting crazy, man. And again, some of y'all have to stop putting yourselves in these situations where you end up being quote unquote victims or damsels in distress. Yeah, hold that down. But this is what I'm saying. Again, I love all my women. I don't give a damn what ethnicity. I love women. And I hate when y'all have to go through situations, but then again, some of y'all place yourselves in these situations. Some of y'all, not all of y'all. Again, I can see if it was just random, she was going out having a good time, not really bothering nothing, and that happened, then I would feel mad and I definitely would be spazzing. But then I knew it was something behind it. That's why I said that was just like when everybody was getting in arms about the girl that did the fake, quote unquote, she got fake kidnapped. Everybody was getting ready to go to bat for her, and then come to find out she messed up her own self. I'm sorry. Like, some of y'all really be doing the utmost just to try to get the feelings and pander off the needs of the people, but that's getting tiresome too. Because then when something really does happen, people are gonna second guess it at first until they really find out what's what. You gotta have self-respect, self-control, period. You can't go out there presenting the wrong energy like you ready for war, and then when the war is coming to you, you want to run. You can't do that. When you invite that energy, you get what's coming to you. When you do certain things, you get those comments that's coming to you. Don't invite nothing into your path that you don't need to. Keep yourself whole, man. But again, this is a narrative that needs to stop being pushed. Stop saying that our melanated folks do not defend each other. We do, but we don't defend stuff when it's in the wrong. We don't. I can say that for myself. I don't defend nothing if I know you in the wrong. I don't care what it is. But if you in the right, I got your back.
No matter what the fuck your color is.
You know.
This shit is wrong.
But it's sad though. No, but this is what's no, it's not that, but this is what's being pushed on us, not anybody else, just us, the melanated folk. So again, I'm letting it be known. Don't get that sucker twisted. I'm a melanated folk myself, and guess what? I will defend you if I know you in the right. If I know you just being harmed out of nowhere and you not bothering or giving, no. I'm for you. But if you was out here doing certain things, I can't defend you. I'd be like if you was out here doing something. That's just like if you just robbed or did something. You done did something out there you weren't supposed to do, and now you're trying to come around the right people. The right people, if something happens to you, they ain't gonna be able to do much. Especially if it come to find out what you did. And 9 out of 10, they ain't gonna defend that either. If you did something that you know you messed up for, you might as well take your damn punishment. It's just how it's supposed to be. Take your punishment. And again, have that self control and respect for yourself. Don't do things that you wouldn't want done to you. You don't want to be slapped. Don't go around slapping people. You don't want to put yourself in the trick bag and get locked up. Don't take chances that you ain't supposed to be taking. You don't want to get killed. Don't put out that death energy because it will come to you. It's just clear as day. It will come to you in the worst way. And look, you got people that right now they in their ages. Oh, shut up. My bad, y'all. Shut up, bro. Like, yo, there's no traffic. Like, come on, son. You can't speed that truck up, bro. I don't care who it's for. Damn, there's no traffic. You could have zoomed down here, son. I swear, y'all just be stretching it, bro. Now y'all just stretching it. Stop it. Just stop it. My bad, y'all. Damn. I don't know why you ain't robbed the main ass, fool.
That's the reason why they don't make it on time nowhere.
Nah, but I believe that.
Look, hey, they would have put up a month behind the wheels on those shit. You know they would have make it on time.
I could have zoomed down. There's no traffic. That's what I'm saying. Like, you just did all that for nothing. Come on now. You stretching it. Stretching it now. Yeah, exactly, Mo. At some point, some people got to realize, look, it's good to feel young, but you ain't supposed to be thinking young-minded and young-spirited because, again, you ain't young. Just like I was laughing, somebody was telling me they tried to go to that parade, that Juve parade yesterday, and they surely left at a certain time. Yeah, because you can't hang with them youngins. You out here trying to dagger and never stop and hang with the youngins, and look, you ended up going home early. Like, I'm sorry. Like, a couple people. That's what I'm saying. No, it's not even that. It's not even that. It's just like, look, at a certain time, you know damn well you ain't gonna be bothered. Like, look, all right, it feel like it's about to get left. I'm surprised I ain't hearing nothing about no shootings, no nothing. Fights. Again, no shootings or no deaths. That's a first. At least for that. At least for that damn parade. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know that part too, Cherry. Like that one doing that. That's what I'm saying. Some of y'all pander to the feelings of the people for the wrong type of attention, and then it backfires. You gotta be wary of the energy you putting out there. That's like you lying and saying that your child died, and you trying to get a GoFundMe going. At some point, when your child does die, you ain't gonna be able to. Damn, I can't use this no more. They gonna be like, wait a minute, you just hold on, you just gave us this about your son dying. You what? You got more than one son now? Like that's what I'm saying. Scamming at its best sometimes. Stop doing that. Nah, Uncle L, that ass. If it ain't the birds, it's these damn ambulances every other damn day. You ain't no damn traffic. Go walk you'll drive your simple ass down the way. Shit. Every time I get one of these, every time I feel like I'm gonna get one of these, I'm gonna give him one of these. I'm getting tired. When all else fails, I'm gonna give him this. Getting on my nerve with that, man. Yeah, they be making me mad too. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you be like, damn, man, I see where this is going. But again, be mindful of what energy you putting out there, because again, you gonna mess around and you gonna get it coming back twice as hard. I'm telling you, won't get enough of that. Oh, you ain't know who was talking to that, man. Listen, man, y'all should have heard the verse, but you should have. At some point, I'm about to get a call stick because everybody want to get on my nerve. Somebody help me, Jesus. Help me, Jesus. But again, you gotta be very careful nowadays. If you don't want any type of real harm coming to you, you gotta be real with yours. Oh shoot, hold on, Lovey. Hold on, Lovey. I got you, baby. We gotta give you this. But we still gonna give you this, Lovey. Appreciate you, Lovey, for that super sticker, baby. But again, just think. You know, this is not back in the days when certain things was, all right, we let it slide, we let it slide. No, some people ain't letting nothing slide at all. Nah, but it's the truth. I know I'm a fool. Mo, come on, you been knowing me for how long? Come on, sis. At least I'm honest with my sucker. I'm a fool, I know. I'm honest with it though. I'm an honest fool. You know that though. But again, like that's a narrative that shouldn't be pushed out there, especially amongst the melanated brothers for real. And I'm speaking again on that. Um, Stop thinking that we don't defend our women. Doesn't matter who our women is. Doesn't like stop making it like we don't defend women. We do. But again, if you are in the wrong, we are not going to intervene. And if you just sat there and downplayed us in more than one way, we definitely not defending. Again, stop playing around with people. You don't know who going through what in this world right now. And if you sitting there pandering on needs and feelings, you're going to get what's coming back. So like I said earlier, now what if, I'm going back to that first story. Now what if dude would have said, all right, y'all played me, y'all scammed me, watch this. And would have came back later on and did something. Now that's 2 lives going because you want, that's 3 lives. Let me be right. Because he know he definitely going to jail. But now that's 2 lives laws are possibly, messed up because you want to play with people. Some people ain't playing around. And again, you would invite somebody there again and they know where you live. Like that's stupid. Again, that could have went left. Because you want to fake catfish and scam. That's corny. Some of y'all ladies got to get out of that. And you fellas that's walking around with that same scam mentality too, y'all, man, listen. Y'all times do come. Y'all karma comes back in more than one way. You already know I appreciate you too, big sis, baby. Nah, see, realist, look, you're going to have some people that, look, everybody think different. That's your view and opinion on it, and I can understand that. But you got men, period, that'll tell you we ain't doing that. We not allowing certain things to happen if we know we can stop it. But if it's something that was built up and it was something that you caused, hey, we just let it happen. It's supposed to. Again, that depends on the situation, though, realist. That depends on the situation. If you know it's noble now, son, what's gonna happen? If you seeing an old lady get beat down, or you see an old lady possibly lose her life, man, listen, you ain't gonna let that happen. If you do, I don't know what to tell you. Shit, that's crazy. 'Cause you got people that don't care. They not worried about age. They not worried about handicap. Nothing. You have some people who walking around doing the utmost. And if anybody was to allow that to happen, man, listen, that's a sad case right there. Yeah, you can't protect everybody, but listen, you can't protect those who are putting that energy out there. The ones that ain't bothering a care or that don't got a care in the world, they ain't bothering nobody, they shouldn't be messed with neither. They should not have to worry about being the cause of the mess with. But if you out there putting out all that energy, yeah, you get what you got coming in. I wouldn't let no lady, period. Especially if I know she ain't really doing much of nothing and I know she ain't known to have that type of energy or personality. Nah, I ain't gonna let that happen. But if I know you for that, yeah, I'm gonna just sit back and allow yourself to crash out. Nah, I mean, listen, nobody really is. But then again, you're gonna be a hero at the right moments. Like I said, it all depends on that right moment. But some people are crashing out for the wrong things. And see, I've always felt like this: if a man loses his life because of something that a woman does, she deserves to get that punishment because that was a loss of life on your behalf. And I'm talking about the ones that are doing the worst things to get people hurt. Y'all should be charged with a crime because you just made somebody lose their life. Again, y'all want equal opportunity, so y'all should be able to take all the equal opportunity that comes, including punishment. And I'm just keeping it real for the morning. Again, it's time to stop with the scams. It's time to stop with this violent energy. It's time to just stop hating each other and start loving each other. Love yourselves first and then love the people around you. It is about self respect and self control. If you're not doing that, then you're not really doing much of nothing. Sorry. Yet I digress though. Again, that was a wild story. Just like that was the wild story too. And again, I'm gonna tell y'all youngins that's out here trying to do content and do whatever. Again, be careful of who you walking up on or who you trying to get video clips of or all that other stuff because it can go wrong for you too. That's just like prime example. Y'all remember that situation that was viral? The dude that was sitting there disrespecting Gunner and everything else, right? And you see how he almost became a viral moment, or he probably wasn't going to be. He was probably going to be a distant memory after everything was said and done. You can't keep playing around with people. It doesn't matter what the situation is. And if you was really about that, the whole time you was calling somebody else. See, and I know what it was. You was doing that because you figured not just so much as you had the height or just because you felt you had the clout for it. You felt you just could do it. But then you fail to realize these people are always walking around, if not with bodyguards, they got people that really will put hands and feet on you. Like, keep that same energy. If you gonna call him a rat, you should have just kept it calling him a rat. Why when dude walk up on you, you got stop putting that energy out there if you ain't really about that. And again, that moment could have went wrong for home. Because now, what if the only bodyguard would have beat you senseless? I'm saying, think before you do. Some of y'all do not think clearly before you just do stupid actions, and it's gonna be a downfall. How you doing? And that's gonna be your downfall. Not thinking, not carefully planning out what you're supposed to plan out. And if you're gonna try to make a viral moment, let somebody be in on that viral moment if that's the case, or make a viral moment where it counts. But don't present an energy out there and you ain't ready for it. You could call that man a rat and everything, or you want to call him, but that man still got security around him, and that people do still got people that ride with him. So again, keep that same energy, and that's with everybody. If you want to call somebody out their character, keep on with the same energy, even when they peoples present themselves. That's what you wanted, right? You wanted that viral moment. Y'all seeing that same token right there? Look, you wanted to make a viral moment, and yeah, you gonna be a viral moment, but you gonna be a viral moment of getting punked. You was trying to think somebody was a punk by calling them a rat and just trying to accost them and get crazy, and then now look, his man put you in check, and you was just about the same size. Y'all could have scrapped. If you felt that way, you could have scrapped. But then again, you wasn't gonna keep that energy, because somebody probably would have definitely knocked you out. Again, some of y'all think before you do things. You going crazy and crashing out for a viral moment, you won't fully crash out, and you will be the viral moment. And it ain't gonna be a good viral moment at all. No doubt, Cherry, appreciate you, baby. It's time for y'all to stop crashing out, man. Nah, it wasn't even just this app, bro. It's just the fact that it don't matter what you doing. You trying to get a viral moment and you messing yourself up in the long run. You know, so again, you can't even present an energy like you tough and you about that when you just got checked by somebody. Gotta be mindful. See, like I said, that moment could have went left. You wanted to be viral so badly. Oh, look who I ran into, a rat. There's a rat. Then when he asked you what was what, just said look at such and such. Like, come on. You was big and bad 2 seconds ago before that bodyguard walked up on you. Where was that energy at? Like I said, be mindful. No, no, I know, bro. I know what you're talking about. I'm just saying, but it's sad because that viral moment even made it on here, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, be mindful. What you doing will put you in a trick basket. But do feel at some point things will change up, and it will. Because that energy that's always being presented at some point, it'll die down. It will die down because at some point, the people who are moving crazy and reckless at some point will see the error of their ways. And hopefully, they can catch themselves before it's all said and done. But yet, I digress, though. Just wanted to chime up with the people for a little minute. You know, I'm definitely bringing something tonight because again, I still feel bad about homie because homie looked like he, and I'm talking about that first. Homie looked like he really was sad when found out. Yeah, you wasn't coming to meet nobody. You just was coming to find out you got extorted or getting extorted, and you know it's crazy. Y'all playing and pandering with people's feelings. Some people ain't playing, but fellas, I would tell you this right now. Same thing with you ladies. Be mindful of who you trying to present, who you trying to meet up with. Be careful of who you actually talking to, because again, some of these people are doing the utmost right now. Some of these women you think you speaking to that they think they single, they ain't single. They ain't married. They dealing with somebody one way or another. And if they not doing either or, they with people on the scam to get you. So be mindful. Nah, I already know that part, Mo. Trust me. That's what I'm saying. You know, and even on that note with homie, like I said, this could have went left. So you and your girl did something and think that the people ain't gonna okay, watch this. You know? Again, stop playing around with the wrong type of energy. And stop playing around with the wrong type of people before you get what's coming to you. Wasn't going to hold y'all all morning either. Well, shoot, part of the afternoon anyway. I did feel this was needed again. Um, Good conversation. But again, some of y'all are self sabotaging yourselves by just not following the golden procedure. Self respect on all angles. Time to stop crashing out the rip. Not understanding that, you're not understanding the concept of life. You want at least to have some sort of a peaceful and happy existence. You gotta have all that peaceful and happiness around you. If you know you really ain't full of negative drama, don't put it around you. And if you are going to put it around you, you better be prepared to fight. So I can really say, I'll definitely be back later on. Um, I'm gonna set this open panel for the night. So I have a few things I really want to talk about again. That part two might actually come tonight about process of healing. See how this pans out tonight. I could be back on the backup with some music today. And for those who ain't following me on Twitch, I would advise you do so because at some point I'm gonna make a transition. That transition will be over there to a degree as far as when I'm bringing certain things, I'm gonna bring it over there. At least you got a little more freedom to not worry about that. But I definitely appreciate everybody that tuned in. And like I said, I'll definitely be back later on. Go try to get the rest of my errands out the way. Try to figure out what else I'm getting into. But I'll definitely be back on the backup for some tunes. And tonight we'll have that open discussion. So, it's always good and it's always a blessing again to wake up and speak with the people. And this is what we're going to continuously do. We're going to bring out stuff that's needed because we do have to bring some sort of awareness to it. And the awareness is, again, having self-respect and self-control. If you don't have that, you on a course of crashing out and you'll crash out quicker than you expect. Take that into consideration about what was said today. Self-control and self-respect. It does go a long way. And shout outs to all my members of the Eulogy family. Shout outs to everybody that really been rocking with your boy. And again, all the real ones, just doing what y'all doing to keep this thing going. Because again, I could do everything. But again, you can't do everything by yourself. You do need the right people with you. Like I said, I do plan on doing something, definitely show my appreciation again. I know some of y'all was like, when you going? Yeah, I'm planning my quote unquote monetization party, even though it's eons late. I don't care. Um, but when it does happen, don't worry. The real one's gonna know what it is, and I'm gonna show my love the best way possible. Because again, one thing I can say is that support does go on all angles. Even just the smallest thing like uplifting somebody when they having a bad day, that begins something new. That begins a healing process for them. Because you don't know what they could have been going through. You know? So again, in this life that you're moving in and you're living in, you gotta be careful of the choices that you bring. If you bring in the wrong choices, expect the wrong results. But definitely always good with y'all. Some of y'all at work. And for those who are out in the heat, again, keep yourself hydrated. For those in the city, yeah, we on another heat wave. So hopefully y'all keeping yourselves as safe and healthy as possible. And if you feel you necessarily got to do what you got to do, then do it. You know, Miss T, what's going on, baby? But again, it is critical. Think before you do, and have that self control before you do anything. Do not let emotions be the part of your downfall. And we see a lot of people like that. They're losing critically because of their emotions and just not calculated thinking. And if you wasn't taught something, at some point you're gonna have to teach yourself. You can't blame society for certain things if you're not trying to benefit and you ain't trying to change your own ways. That's the one thing I can say. Take accountability and responsibility when it's needed, because again, you can't expect the world to take all the blame for your faults. Nah. You wasn't trying to do nothing to better yourself. You can't get mad because nobody's trying to help you get better. And again, when you are presented opportunities and you ain't taking it, you ain't really doing it, that's a problem. Mookie, what's going on? I'll say this real quick before I do get up out of here. And for those who might have been coming in, y'all know y'all can catch the replay. But I'm just gonna say this again. If you have been presented an opportunity as far as work and you messing yourself up by not going to work or by calling out too much for the wrong reasons or not having proper reasons for calling out or just being missing, don't expect to keep your job, man. And if you even if you feel again you don't want to work that position, make sure you got a plan B ready before you just leave that position. Gotta remember, you still got bills and stuff to pay. You ain't just gonna quit a job, even if it is the job you don't want. You still ain't gonna quit a good paying job because you just don't want to do it. Nah, you gotta think before you do things. Even when it comes down to that, think before you do things. If you know for a fact, all right, well, I don't plan on staying here forever, but I'm gonna work my way around until I find something that works for me. Then do so. But don't just put yourself in the trick basket and quit before time. You hurt yourself that way, really. You do. You hurt yourself the worst way. Corey, what's going on, baby? You coming in here late for church, baby? You know, and I never seen that. Why cry and mope over spilled milk when you the one spilling the milk? You know, again, think before you do. If you feel you want to elevate and this ain't the way you feel it's going to elevate you, then find something that will. Not saying you got to be stuck at a dead end job or career forever, but in the same token, have some self control and self respect. You know, and this is what I'm saying. You know, we got to come to that. Not everything is going to be served to us on the silver platter. Yes, we got to get out and work and we got to do what's necessary. We have to. And the key thing again is self respect and self control. See, self it goes on all angles. If I know I want to be the best, I gotta make sure I'm aiming myself to be the best. I gotta put myself in the best positions and the best compromise, no, the best, company. I shouldn't put myself in a compromising position to where I could lose out on my own benefits and my own blessings. That's one thing. You blessed and people are trying to help you with opportunities, accept it. Even if it ain't what you want right now. It'll lead you to where you want to go. Because for every one opportunity, there'll be multiple opportunities, especially if it's a golden one. When you block your blessings by just not doing right, you set yourself up for the ultimate failure. So again, love yourself, care for yourself, and think for yourself. And that's something too. A lot of y'all not thinking for yourselves. You thinking for the people. You thinking about what the people care about you. Don't do that. You know, again, you gotta love yourself before anybody else loves you. Gotta respect yourself before anybody else does. If you're not gonna do either or, expect the whole downfall that you wasn't expecting. Yet and still, let me get myself together and start getting these things in order. Um, like I said, I'll definitely be back on the backup and bring some tune ims, and I'll definitely bring this open panel early tonight, and y'all more than welcome to join in on the conversation. Hopefully, the people that do catch the replay get something out of this. And again, some of you ladies, stop presenting that unwanted energy that's going to get you hurt. Fellas, same thing. Stop putting yourself in compromising positions that can get you killed. Time to really like wisen up, smarten up. Life is too short and too important for you to be losing it too quick, especially over madness. But this was a good talk, nonetheless, and I'll definitely be back later, y'all. Definitely will be back with the tune dims, and open panel will be tonight. So, if y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance today, y'all already know that love is love and it'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm going to do is give you real topics and real builds. And for those who might have just been chiming in, y'all can catch the replay. Just a couple things to speak about. I might still stretch on them tonight. So we're going to always bring something to the forefront one way or another, despite what the people might say. Great conversation is what's going to lead to, stronger methods of building and better communication. And that's what we need more than anything. Better communication. We learn to respect, love one another, and communicate with one another. We could at least eliminate some of the drama that we see going in and day out. But nonetheless, something we will be discussing later. So y'all go ahead and enjoy y'all mornings, afternoons, and evenings. We make my little rounds. I could be on the back about 5 o'clock again, so be prepared. Y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. Definitely stay safe out there. It's hot as hell. Till the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.